everyone, thanks for joining the Grapple Girl on the Weekly Roundup. As you'll notice, I didn't post last week. I was enjoying Easter. I took some time to be with my family and also reflect on some of the competing I've been doing lately. I haven't been winning, but each match that I fight, I'm becoming more natural. I'm not as scared to do things. I'm really pushing myself, and I'm hitting more moves. But my problem is I'm hitting a sweep, 4.5 minutes into a 5-minute match, and I'm losing on points. So I really am hoping to just keep working on how I compete. The mental aspect is so powerful. For some reason, I'm really calm the week leading up to competing, and then the morning of, I'm crazy nervous, just trying to battle those nerves. And then the worst part was, so I did Tap Out Cancer last week, and I waited a long time. They were running like an hour behind, and I had gotten there really early for weigh-in so I could weigh in and eat and kind of hang out and watch the matches. And that week killed me. I mean, I was waiting probably 3 or 4 hours at the venue. I do not recommend doing that. And, the nerves kind of got to me. But I felt like at least when I competed, I went right away for my game. I grabbed the collar sleeve, I pulled guard, and I tried to work a sweep. I kind of got beat though, because if they started advancing, I would turn the wrong way and expose my back, and just terrible rookie mistakes that I shouldn't be doing this deep into my jiu-jitsu training. So I've been really just working on the basics and training and trying to correct my mistakes, and I'm very aware of them. That's the great thing about competing, is you become very aware of your weaknesses. It just exposes that, and you know exactly what you need to do training every day. I knew that if I was to roll, I'd do a lot better than competing. It's just an element that I'm trying to conquer, trying not to be so mental, so analytical, and just go with it. I think I'm a little too jolly when I compete, and I need to have more of a competitive edge and want to win instead of just enjoying the process. I signed up for Boston, which is next weekend, so that's really exciting. And I'm just hoping to go out there and play my game. It's a lot different for me trying to pull guard and start my game like that, because I love to play up top. Boston, I signed up for medium heavy adult because there were no masters. I seem to not be able to find any girls my age to fight, my age and weight class. But it looks like in New York there's a lot more people signed up, so I'm hoping to sign up for masters medium heavy. And it's just nice to test my waters, whether I'm fighting younger people or people my age, and try to really nail down the competition version of myself. So this should be interesting because IBJJF is such a serious tournament. It's not like grappling or Tap Out Cancer, you need to make weight. That was one thing that was kind of annoying about Tap Out Cancer. The girls who were supposed to fight under 165 or 164 without the gi on were weighing in at 169, 170. And they actually had a meeting before my match, said, me, I was the lightest one. I weighed in at 158. I haven't been this light in a while, and they're still allowing girls to compete at 169, 170 against me in my division. So it was kind of frustrating, because it's well, I could have eaten Taco Bell on my way here if I knew we're gonna be loosey-goosey with the rules. I'm excited to fight in an organization that's very serious about making weight. But really, it's all about me and my progress and what I'm working on in jiu-jitsu. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about competing and you're not sure, just don't think about it. Go, sign up, do it. Believe me, it's the best thing you could do. Competing is its own beast, but it has never made me more motivated in training. My training has been fire. I feel like my rolls are so much better. I'm more confident on the mats. I'm just working on these small details to make my game better. I've been constantly pulling guard, collar sleeve, working on sweeps, trying to get omoplata or triangle, and trying to get up top, because that's really where I want to play. If the other girl's not pulling, I want to be the first person to pull. I don't want a 4 or 5 minute standing match where no one does anything, like the stiff arm battle. I've been in those before where you're both stiff arming and you can't get near each other and nobody wants to pull. It's a terrible match for people to watch, and it's really boring and frustrating. And then there are the times where I try to do takedowns and I get taken down hard. So, I think pulling is the right way to go for me, and I'm just trying to figure out the timing and, if someone pushes into me when I'm trying to pull and sweep, how can I recover and still make that magic happen? So this week was sad because someone who would visit our training academy passed away. He actually trains regularly upstate, but he would come and give us pointers, especially like with takedowns, and he was always helping everyone with their game. And he was a year younger than me, so it's really terrifying that someone younger than me passed away who trains jiu-jitsu all the time. And he was one of those people who always saw the happiness in life, always cracking jokes. He always cheered me on when I would practice doing takedowns against the guys. I love doing standing rounds, even though I never try for takedowns in competitions. And he would always cheer me on when I especially fought like bigger guys, and he would help me. It's insane, this life death dichotomy, and really it just shows you we all need to live every moment of this life. It's just, life is so short. It's just like, make sure you're living the life at your truth, be honest with yourself and really go out there and get what you want. Besides jiu-jitsu and working a lot and competing, I've also been spending a fair amount of time this weekend playing Farcry 5. How you guys liking Farcry 5? Tell me. I wish I would have started last week because there's so much social media and internet reactions that like I'm dodging because I'm fairly new into the game. Spoiler alerts, if you haven't played Far Cry 5, just shut it off now. Don't listen anymore. I don't want to get in trouble. But so I opened up the island. Of course, I picked a female character and I unlocked Boomer, my best NPC, DPC, dog playable character. Boomer's so cute. I spend so much time just wandering with him and petting him. I just love him. Like, he's the best NPC ever. I think he beats out Lydia from Skyrim, who used to be my favorite NPC, because I would load her up with everything to carry around for me, and she'd always save my ass in battle. But Boomer's pretty great. Right now, I just unlocked Grace from Far Cry 5, and then the cleansing happened, and I'm in the middle of that right now. Far Cry 5 is great. It's this Seed family, SEED, that have taken over this area of Montana, and they are forcing people to become cult members, essentially. I just started the game, so this is what it seems to me. And Montana is divided into 3 regions of each Seed family member who is trying to take over the region, convert people, kill you. I've been marked, so everyone's trying to kill me. And I'm trying to liberate the areas, get people to join me in the fight, preserve the land, knock out any cultist property. It's great. It's like Grand Theft Auto meets Uncharted meets like Lara Croft. I mean, it's insane because you could drive a helicopter, you could drive boats, you could drive cars, airplanes, you could go fishing, you could go hunting. You're constantly talking to people, meeting people. I've done so many side missions before I even got to a storyline. Like, it's insane. My favorite games are the ones that feel kind of open world and you could just walk around and take your time exploring. I love it. Like, I spent like 12 hours with Boomer just walking around. Sometimes it's a little glitchy. Like, I did the bridge prepper stash where you have to grapple around the bridge to get towards the middle of the bridge where there's the stash, there's money, there's gun, weapons, all kinds of stuff. So I'm grappling and there's a point where I got stuck in the bridge. I guess I went over a bar and now I'm stuck in the bar. My rope's like stuck and I couldn't get out. It was like, I don't know if it was a glitch or maybe it's true to form. I just got wrapped up in the pole and I couldn't get out. It's an amazing video game. It's probably my favorite one I've played so far this year. So go check it out, Far Cry 5. It's amazing. I'm really enjoying it. And there's tons of gameplay. I mean, if you were to do all the side missions, the storyline, the prepper stashes, unlocking everything, what is it going to take, like 30 hours, maybe more? I mean, I've already put in a weekend's worth of hours and I'm still only in the John Seeds area. So, I mean, it takes a long time, I think, if you were to do everything. If you were to do everything right. And I'm playing solo, but you could play co-op as well. Moral of the story today, go enjoy life. It's beautiful out. Go enjoy the weather. We're lucky to be here. We have this one life to live. Let's do this. So, Grapple Girl checking out. Bye, guys.